When I think of a real competitive game, no Dragon Ball games except for Fighters come to mind. But when you want competitive and fun, Budokai Tenkaichi 3 has to be number one. I have grown up playing this game on the Wii, and I have completed it several times, not only just on the Wii but on the Dolphin emulator. Illegal activities of course. But what makes this game special and yet the best? I personally aim to show you two things in the video: how much content it offers and how deep and engaging the fighting mechanics are. Just to let you know, this game is being played on Dolphin emulator and I've upscaled to 720p. I just want to immediately start with the first option you get in the game, and that's Dragon Story. It takes you through all the story beats of the sagas, including movies and what ifs. What ifs are scenarios created up by the game developers to see how certain events would play out. For example, the Saiyans fighting back against Frieza and winning instead of them planets being destroyed. And how they distinguish fights from regular fights is by offering armor against opponents, with you having armor or your opponent having armor. This is because, for example, in the anime, Raditz was completely stronger than Goku and Piccolo together, even when Raditz tanked punches and he just completely beat the shit out of Goku and Piccolo whilst tanking punches and just destroying them. Therefore, it's only right for you to struggle to phase Raditz and struggle to defeat him, as when you hit him, there is a chance that he will completely ignore it and just either grab you or just smack the shit out of you. A different scene where the game empowers you by giving you armor against the Ginyu Force, showing and demonstrating how much stronger you are and how much you outclass them by. No matter how many times they can hit you, you are just a class above. Even supporting characters encourage and make you believe that you are 10 times stronger than these characters.
Oh, I've never seen Goku like this before! What can this be?
Find yourself easily breezing through the Ginyu Force just as Goku did. It's no sweat, and that's the whole point of it. Another time this is done is when you're playing as the villain, taking on the Z fighters in Frieza's different scary forms, each form gaining buffs like armor, supercharges, and just faster movement to demolish your opponents. But even when you are powerful, it still keeps up to the power scale of the anime. First form Frieza's on par with Vegeta, but as soon as he goes into his second form, only Piccolo can stand up to him. And in his third form, Piccolo is completely outclassed by Frieza, and Gohan is still able to do a bit of damage from his rage outburst, just like in the anime. Finally, his final form, no one can take him on, not even Vegeta can put a scratch on Frieza, and it's just completely over with. It's an absolute ballroom blitz. Frieza is definitely gonna win. These was 3 examples within the first hour of gameplay, something Xenoverse struggles with. Then, for cutscenes. Oh god, the cutscenes. They are completely terrible. The classic voice actors and the game mechanics give it a charm, don't get me wrong, and they really do make up for it. I would definitely take this over Fighters any day.
Injured. I've been injured by this low-class scum. I won't stand for it. I will not stand for this! I don't need this planet anymore. I'm going to demolish you and everyone else on Earth! There's absolutely no way you can stop my Gallic gun! What? It's just like my Gallic gun!
All these power scale fights are given in all sagas, not just the first 2. In the GT saga against Baby Vegeta, Base Goku cannot phase Baby Vegeta with normal attacks, but when he transforms into Super Saiyan 3, he now can phase him. He does have the power to do powerful moves and is able to take on Baby. Then he loses his powerful form, making the fight just an uphill battle again, just like how the anime did it. Remember, this game was in 2007 and conveys better fights and overall balance than the newer games like Kakarot and Xenoverse. It's just absolutely outstanding. Pair this with 160 characters in the game, mostly having completely different moves. Xenoverse. And with that, I just want to get onto why the fighting is just the best, by talking about some of the defensive mechanics that you could do in the game. Before that, I just want to show you what one simple combo looks like with Adult Gohan. Somebody is throwing a beam your way. Now, what you could do is A, move out the way, B, block it, C, vanish out the way by timing a correct block, or D, throw your own beam out and try win a clash. Now A, you're just moving like a coward, or sometimes you may not even be able to do A. In that case, you may choose B. Blocking is great because it's a standard defense move, you take a bit of damage, but you always end up in an advantageous situation to where you will be able to move first rather than your opponent. C is where you try to do an advanced technique, is where just before it hits you, you press the block button that does a vanish, and you may be able to get away with having no damage. Or D, throwing out of a beam and playing a high risk, high reward game of whoever moved the stick fast enough. Now if you do win, you inflict major amounts of damage on your opponent. If you do lose, you will take major amount of damage. I'm gonna give another example. You're blocking your opponent's moves and you need to get out of pressure. Do A, keep blocking, taking chip damage and get out the combo when he's finished. B, Sonic sway away from his moves and kick him up into the air to reset into neutral. C, try go for a parry and blow away your opponent to risk being countered. Or D, sacrifice some health to get out of pressure. And lastly E, if your character does have a burst option, use it. Looking at option A, we can see this is the worst. Yes, it could guard against smash attacks, but then there are some moves that leave you completely wide open and will get you absolutely nuked. And if it gets broken too much, you're left in this state where you basically just can't do anything, spam A and hope to god your opponent doesn't kill you. Otherwise your opponent can literally sweep the floor with you, or just grab you by the head and just keep bashing in your skull. And before we end off, I just thought I'd leave you a good piece of gameplay that showcases a lot of Dragon Ball Z-ness, I guess, in this game. I hope you guys enjoy it. This is where I'm going to end the video, and look out for other things, okay?
Fool! So fast! I am Super Vegito! Is that all you've got? Corrupt!
Is that all?
Did I keep you waiting? Nice!
I suppose I could play a little.
Show you something! This is the end of the line!
Yeah.
Come on!
Brace yourself. Now, witness my full power.
Take this! I thought you were a little stronger than that!